activation and a quick workout that you can do. You'll see I've just turned away from the table that I was working at, so no great space is required. But let's run through a typical activation for an individual using this as part of a quick workout during the working day, not wishing to be too obvious and not wishing to take too long. Could be a busy mum or a busy exec or anybody who has a few minutes to spare. So let's start sitting tall, 3 good breaths. I'm going to talk, but of course you will breathe throughout. I commence with a very simple overhead push. Arms are slightly bent, I'm ranging my movement up, elbows flared. I'm just doing, to start with, about 30%, building up to 50%. And as I want to go to 80% on my real exercise, I'm pushing a bit harder now, 50 to 60 to 70, but no more. And in total, about 5 to 15 seconds. I'm going to do 2 or 3 activations first, just to raise body temperature before returning to the first exercise. The second one, I'm pulling. Start with 30%, breathing, good posture, long spine, stiffness in the torso, maintaining that so you're working more than one muscle group. Building up now to about 50%, and now building up a little bit more, going as high as 60, 70% of my maximum effort, creating a moment here, tension, but no movement. Relax. And the third of the exercises, just to get me switched on, mind and body connected, pushing. Arms out, as it were, 2 tennis balls under the armpits, pushing in. 30% to begin with. Breathing throughout the exercise, building up 50%, and because I want to work more in the strength range, I'm going to do a little bit harder, 60 to 70% just for a few seconds, 3 to 5 seconds, easing off. So I've done 3, that's all the exercise I'm doing, but the rest I'll activate just before doing them. So quick as a flash, I'm now returning to the first one here, building up, and I'm going to build up and then do 6 at full power. Two breaths. Done the 2 breaths. Okay, I'm now going to go to the second of the exercises, pulling, building up, and now max effort. Two breaths. Pushing, and if I wanted to do explosive innovation exercises, that's recruiting muscle fibres quickly, I'd go straight to full power quickly, but here I'm just building up, different type of exercise, and now going for 80% plus. Begin. And relax. So now I'm going to do innovation for the next exercise. Elbow in, head up, pushing down. And you can do it this way, so you're pushing down and pulling up, fist formed on both arms. doing 50 to 60% now because I'm going to do more of an endurance type exercise on this one. Breathing in. 30 to 50% to begin with for 5 to 15 seconds. But as you get more experience, you can build that up slightly to prime the muscle, to activate it. So I may go as high as 60 or 70% for a few seconds, then relax. 2 breaths. And now I'm going to do 12 seconds at about 70 to 80%. Changing. Nice long spine. Next exercise I'm going to do, I'm going to be pulling up as if I was doing a single arm pull up kettlebell, pull through the middle, but resisting. Activating first. Going from 30 to 50, as I'm going to then have 2 breaths and go to a power endurance exercise where I'm working between 12 and 15 seconds at between 70-80% of max. Let's do the other side first. Activate, pulling up, pulling down. Long spine, stiff torso. Breathe in throughout. Now, building up to 70-80%. On the side, building up. So there I'm doing 15 seconds at around 70%. Power endurance. Next, I'm going to do a simple leg exercise where I'm trying to straighten one leg but curling with the other. Pushing, activating first. Changing. You can hold the chair for stability if you wish, or balance with straight core if you're more experienced. Now we're going to do 70% with the first leg pushing out and the second leg pulling in. Changing, I'm going to do 12 seconds and hold the chair this time. Relax. 2 breaths. Now holding the chair, putting the foot flat on the floor, straight spine, trying to stand up without leaning and swaying forward. So I'm in a line, I'm pushing down with my feet on the floor, toes or flat foot, depending on how tall you are and how high the chair is. Commence. And now I can return to my task at my desk, and it's only taken a few minutes because, of course, if you're more experienced and you've already activated, warmed up through your daily activities, if you have an active job, then you only need to do a few seconds of activation and you can go straight through without any equipment. So to summarise, activation is about getting the brain and the muscles connected, the body's safety systems working but not overriding the effort you put in. It's about encouraging stiffness in the torso, supporting the spine, building the muscle tone so that you're able to have the protective effects afforded you, and it's about working the muscles relevant to that which you wish to do, the tasks you're wishing to improve. So that introduces briefly, and please do see our fuller ACMMT programs for those of you who are elite athletes or those who are just interested further in this topic. Because if you are doing sports or activities and you do warm up, think of the extra time that you can have that can be productively used, not only to safeguard you, but improve performance, and if combined with STEs, skill transfer exercise, allow you to improve the motor skills, movement patterns and velocities that you require to achieve in the chosen activity, your chosen activity. Thank you.